Hello people, welcome back to another episode of UNFAZD Record Studios. I'm your host, Ronnie Hernandez. We got a special guest today, and not only a special guest, he is a madman. He's all around. I hear, you know what I mean? I don't know this guy. He's a good friend of mine's friend. So I was like, yeah, hit me up, come on through. And here he is. His name is Johnny.
What's up, dude?
What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing?
Good. I go by Big.Lavender. I'm a local 209 artist and shit like that. I make my own beats, produce all my shit, things like that. I'm kind of just like my own.
And you recently just dropped an EP, right?
I dropped an EP, Midnight. It's a 7-track EP, and then I dropped a single called Illuminate.
All right, and quick question: how long did that EP take you to make?
Fuck. Okay, so the EP, I remember I kept scrapping shit. I remember just trying to like load up a bunch of stuff, and I would have everything done, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I don't like it anymore."
Right.
So and I just kept like scrapping shit. And I remember I first announced it when I did a show last April.
So you actually perform live? You perform live? Okay. And how is that? Do you like?
I fucking love it, dude. Yeah. Great energy, shit like that. And I also I was in a contest called Coast to Coast Live, and I mean there was a bit of a bias because like I don't know, there was some like good ass fucking artists, right?
I bet.
But I saw the dude who won, and like the way he was talking to the judges.
You don't think he won?
Well, bro, the way like he was a really cool guy, but the way he was talking to the judges, he fucking knew them, dude. He knew them, bro. So I was like,
I could definitely say. But back to you, question. So you were scrapping till
fucking I released it December 8th. So I was just scrapping shit, and then like I kept like probably from when I announced it, I had like almost all the songs ready. I had maybe like 5 songs on it ready. And I probably scrapped 4 of them.
Really?
And so then.
So how long would you say? Like a year, half a year, a couple months?
Probably about half a year, just on and off.
I feel you. I know it's the motivation. I guess you'll feel lazy.
That's the thing too, man.
You know what I mean? And the discouragement, but it's all right. I don't blame you, bro. That's the same thing with my vlogs, not my vlogs, my podcast. I'll be like posting shit. And then next thing you know, I'm gone for like 2 weeks out in LA. Nah, but it's all right. It's good to take vacations, and it's good to relax, take a break.
Yeah, it's like a mental break. You know what I mean?
I heard also from the bird. You write movies also?
We're actually me and Kevin. Yeah. He was a guest on here. If no one else knows.
You guys check that out.
Yeah, he wrote Vino. Vino.
And then you actually performed in there too.
I
right?
was Donnie. Donnie.
You were the funny guy.
Yeah, and the fucking start of it, who had like issues with his girl and shit, bro. But we're working on a Star Wars fan film.
Yeah. That's what I was told. So how's that going for you? Are you actually working on that? You barely started on that?
Oh, fuck yeah. We like when we first wanted to do it, like one night I just had like hella like inspiration, just like motivation to start the script and shit.
Right.
And I busted out like a good quarter of the script in like a couple hours. We liked it, and then we just kept working on it for like a couple days, and we had it done pretty quick. And then I was like, fuck, like for a Star Wars movie you need like special effects.
Right. So
I did research. And
do you edit?
Yeah. Now I do. Fuck.
Well, what do you edit on? Do you edit on Final Cut?
No. It's like FX Hit Films.
I think I've heard
some
of that.
Shit like, it's free, but like I could do like all like the lightsabers, all that shit.
Dude, it's so. I mean, if you don't know it, it's so time consuming, bro. You gotta.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Like frame by frame type shit. It's ridiculous.
You actually wrote like how much of the script? Like was it good?
I feel like I wrote majority of the script. Kevin did a lot for as far as like concept art, because he's a lot better like drawing as far as like that, like he's a lot more creative. And I'm actually going to star in that one, and then tight. Kevin, I'm going to like have him like direct majority of it basically, so like it's kind of just like
that's tight.
I was like the script writer for it.
It's all about networking, man. That's great.
Nah, bro, that's cool.
I would not be able to write a fucking script, bro.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Like how many pages? How long?
Probably like 23 pages. Fucking.
Jesus, bro. I barely wrote an essay in high school, bro.
We're probably thinking like maybe like 15, 20 minutes long, possibly.
And and those 20 pages are like 15 minutes on into the movie.
Yeah, like that's like the like length.
All right, that's not bad.
Because I mean, like if you look at like movie scripts, this shit are like Bibles,
books, bro. Like
it's crazy.
A Harry Potter booklet.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's dope. Beats. You make beats. I'm actually working on something. So what kind of beats you make? How many beats have you made? Have you like putting out beats?
Well, as far as beat making, you make a fuck ton. I mean, I have songs that I've never released that I just don't really like. Yeah. Some of them I'm kind of glad I didn't. Some I'm just kind of waiting on a good time. Like I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. And then, but as far as beats, like cause I started making beats when I first got my Mac. Cause when I enrolled into MJC. Fucking
so you went to school for that shit a little bit?
Yeah, well, no, not for the beats, but I got FAFSA money.
Okay.
And so I used that shit towards a MacBook, and so I was like $1,500 right there. I was like, I'm not gonna spend that shit out of my pocket, man.
This was out of my pocket, sadly. But this shit was overpriced.
That shit's expensive,
way
but
overpriced.
Honestly,
it does.
The software does a job.
It does its thing. It does what it needs supposed to do. So that's why, if you guys notice, production quality has upped. Thanks this beautiful thing. I love it. You know what I mean? I bought the cheap one, sadly. I have the 123 gigabyte shit. So it's trash. I hate it. I have to do a lot of deleting after I do a project. But I am gonna buy a new internal hard drive.
Oh yeah.
Get that 1T.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Get that 1T, fill it up. And cause I be taking some 4K footage, bro, and I be doing
shit,
bro. I like 10 minutes, bro, and it's like 30 gigs. I'm like, I don't have 30 gigs to put in my computer, bro. So that's me. That's where I'm at. But that's cool. So you be making beats, your music. Yeah. So what are you doing right now? What are you?
Right now, I'm just working on beats. I'm just kind of like I'm like laying like low a little bit.
Now you dropped your EP, huh?
Yeah,
How long ago was that?
What's February 5th? So almost 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah. So but I kind of want to start working on a mixtape already.
A mixtape.
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I mean,
we should definitely hop on a beat.
I'm fucking down. Yeah.
You could probably teach me how to use that thing.
What, the piano?
Yeah, the little mini boards, because I have the pads, the knobs.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I have, like, a fucking keyboard and then a whole drum pad separate.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I don't
because it started off with the drum pad that my dad bought me.
That's tight.
But the thing is I didn't have a fucking software to do it on.
No,
so I'm just
that's so fucked up.
Shit, what am I going to do with this? And then it wasn't for a long fucking time, and then I got the laptop. And then that's when I was able to like do shit. And there's some beats, like I was listening to like some like the first beats I made. It's fucking garbage, dude.
Yeah.
So if you're barely starting on beats, whoever the fuck you are, anything like that, just let it time. Out. Yeah, dude.
Let it out, bro. Just let it out.
Just do whatever, but don't release anything. Don't fucking drop anything. All right, it's gonna fuck everything up for your reputation. All right, but practice. Watch YouTube videos, all that shit. Learn how to sample, learn how to fucking find like the best kicks, the best drums, learn all that shit, learn how to master, things like that.
Most definitely. I actually just started doing that too. I barely found out about sampling, you know. I was like, oh, people do that? I was like, bro. People do that?
Yeah, on the first track on a Genesis, I sampled 101st Street. I forgot who's it by, but like honestly, you could just YouTube some shit, like just YouTube hip-hop beats or hip-hop soul beats to sample, and like you'll find fucking playlist of it, bro. Hella stuff.
That is dope, bro.
So, but
hold on, what the fuck going on here? All right, making sure how much time. That's crazy. So what do you focus on more though as like your career? What's your passion? Like,
well, I'm going to school right now for like respiratory therapy and shit like that.
Okay.
But I mean, that's like way off. But I mean, the thing about like rapping and everything is I feel like that's always been there for me as far as writing.
Really?
I mean, I think that's why like writing the script for the movie too. I just like writing. Like I've always done good in like my English classes, things like that. Like I've always been good at writing. And so as far as like writing music and all that shit, like I remember just like being a kid, because like growing up as like a kid, I was like a really like insecure, like shy fat kid, you know what I mean? And
I
so like
feel you,
like I always like, whether it was drawings or I'd like watch hella movies by myself, you know, or just like fucking just write in my notebook, like during class and all that shit like that. Like it's always been like that.
That's tight. So. I mean, I definitely feel you. And now I'm trying to promote UNFAZD. And, you know, the message behind it, like that, like the shy fat kid story. I was more like the bullied, like ugly kid. No one liked me, made fun of my name, like Ronald McDonald. Haven't heard the fucking,
shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't heard that 1,000 times. But anyways, so that's where I'm trying to promote, where it's like, who gives a fuck, dude? Because at the end of the day, they go home to probably a piece of shit family.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. But that's probably where they get it from. Like, there's no need for that negativity. There's no need for bullshit. There's no need to hate. You know what I mean? It's all about being unfazed, being who you are, like proudly. Like, don't let no one bring you down.
For real, bro.
Bring discourage to your name. Like, at the end of the day, you are with yourself. Don't make yourself miserable, because I was fucking miserable for no fucking reason at the end of the day.
Yeah, bro. I feel it.
Because now, who knows what the fuck they're doing? I'm here trying to do it. You're here trying to do it. We're all just trying to fucking be here, get our monies up, and be unfazed.
Yeah, bro.
So here's some new trend on the talk. I want to talk some new trend talk to you.
For sure.
6ix9ine, are you a fan of him?
Fuck no.
Have you heard about his court cases recently?
Fuck yeah, isn't it like 47 years or some shit like that? He can get up to 47?
Or recently, where he actually admitted to being part of the Treyway blood gang. And is about to snitch probably, and probably get a few years. What do you think about it? You think he's probably about to snitch?
He's gonna fucking snitch, bro. Honestly,
I don't know if it will get him less years, because like it's a RICO charge, bro. Like you're admitting to a RICO charge at that point. So it's like Snapchat. You know how Snapchat be. If you guys know how Snapchat be, their stories can be a little like too over advertised, saying you know what I mean?
Bro,
like some bullshit on the front, and then you're waiting for the real shit. But that I was like, I don't know if he's gonna get out. I don't know if what do you guys think? Is he gonna get out early?
I think he can get out a little early, but
probably
I think by the time he comes back out, his career is fucking over.
Yeah, right. It'll be like 69,000 at that point.
He's about to be hella old.
Dude, so the Super Bowl just happened. Who'd you have? Were you watching that?
I had the Patriots winning. I just didn't expect it to be so fucking boring.
Dude, I didn't even watch it, and I just saw the score, and I was like, is this still going? And I checked the time, I was like, it's midnight. I don't think it's going.
Before the game ended, I hella like looked up like what's the lowest scoring game in Super Bowl history. That's now number 1. Real talk. Well, 13-3.
Now you guys know. Here's some dope shit I just learned. Who doesn't like P. Diddy? P. Diddy's on his way to probably buy the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, I've heard about that shit. I heard him and like Steph Curry were wanting to do it, but
that's
P. Diddy's got money, bro.
Because they wanted to like do the diversity into like pop culture, into management and business and NFL or whatever. So I was like, that's pretty tight, you know what I mean? P. Diddy going to that meeting like let's like go. I don't know how P. Diddy is.
Let me ask you a question.
All right, what is it?
Think Diddy killed Pac?
I don't know, bruh. That's
a serious question.
That is what, a conspiracy question?
It's a conspiracy theory
that we all think. I don't know, cause who did what's the nigga's name? Biggie Smalls.
Fucking wasn't it like Suge Knight or something like that or some shit? Isn't he like involved in it somehow?
Do you know much about that? No.
Nah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. See, I never really kept up into it, except for that little Tupac conspiracy thought, or him faking his death, or him still being alive. So I don't know.
I think he could still be fucking dead though, man. I don't know. I don't see him coming back. It's like the same thing with X, bro.
I just laugh. I would laugh so hard if X or Tupac were still alive, and they're just like out, just dead, chilling. Like I don't go fuck.
Well, there's like footage, but I mean, like for a great example, the guy who played Tupac in the movie looks so much like Tupac. It's like imagine all these other fuckers out here looking like Tupac.
Well, that is almost about it for today. I also wanted to talk about business. Do you have any other business
I don't actually.
Are you trying to work on
like,
business, like branding yourself? Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
I don't know where to start, bro. Cause like doing everything like yourself, like it's like fuck, you know.
That's definitely. I also have another business that I'm working on.
Oh sure.
And if you guys like kicks, shoes, blah blah blah, or vintage, I have a website. Not a website yet, but at least an OfferUp, a page, and even an account. I'll put that in the description. Yeah, so I buy kicks, we sell them. So that's about being as entrepreneur as I can get, and you should most definitely brand yourself because
yeah, for sure,
you are Big.Lavender, and I would hate someone to take Big.Lavender.
Yeah,
we already got an OG, because I be seeing that shit a lot, bro. People be taking. All right, is it weird? Because I don't know if it's me, but like I'll be thinking something, and like a couple months later, these rich people are doing it.
Bro, real talk, we're just in a big fucking simulation.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I don't know, because I'm like, I think of something, like, I forgot what it is. I wish I had an example. But, I saw it on Instagram, and I was like, I literally just thought of that. I could have done that. But he probably gets more fame because he already has fame.
Well, dude, there's a Walmart game or some shit, or like a game you can only buy at Walmart by Old Spice. It's called Big.Lavender. All my fucking life, I've never once seen Big.Lavender, because Big.Lavender's been like a nickname for me since I was a kid.
Really?
Right? Because I made some like stupid fucking stripper joke in like 5th grade, and then I took from Black Lavender from Robin Big. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
And so then I just like Big.Lavender, whatever. I mean, I got that shit fucking tatted on my knee.
Swear.
And so like
commitment.
It's like fuck, dude. And like when I saw that shit, like, people messaged me and be like, yo, because it showed up as an ad all over Instagram, and they're like, yo, like, they're stealing your fucking name. And no matter, like, you could look up Big.Lavender anywhere before that shit, and you wouldn't fucking find it at all.
Well, that is it, everybody. This is our boy Big.Lavender. It's your host, Ronnie Hernandez. You know what the tongue twisters today. You know what it is. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, share. All that good stuff, all that goodies, you know, support the man. You know, I'm gonna
plug myself.
Yeah, go ahead, plug. Tell them where to. I'm gonna put that in the link.
I'm on all platforms. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Tidal. All that kind of shit. iHeartRadio, Pandora, everything. Follow me on Instagram at Big.Lavender. I repeat, Big.Lavender. Big.Lavender. Big.Lavender.
And for those who are deaf and did not understand that, just check on the link in the description. And it is out, everybody. It's UNFAZD Record Studios. And we will see you on the next one. It's your host, Ronnie Hernandez. Peace, everybody. Deuces. I'm out.